What's up, guys? Reporting to you live from Levi's Stadium, out here covering the CONCACAF Gold Cup Semifinal for 4040 Vision Media. It's going to be Mexico against Honduras. Should be a great one. About 2 hours before kickoff. Not too many people here, but it should be lit with Mexican and Honduran fans everywhere you look. This is the walk up to the stadium where everyone was just out hustling. You got guys selling jerseys. This is the current Mexico home jersey or away jersey that they wore. Got guys selling hats, flags, banderas, camisetas, as they call them. Dude selling Real Madrid and Barcelona jerseys. Got some guys selling luchador masks. People were partying in the parking lot. This is some of the tailgate action. I wish I caught a lot more of it, but it was so hot. I had to go get my credentials, but nobody parties like Mexico fans. They got full grills out, canopies, tents. It was like a cookout happening in the parking lot. There's music, even a live mariachi band walking around, or several live mariachi bands, I should say. After walking through the parking lot, went to go pick up my credential. Shout out CONCACAF. Here's a look at the underneath Levi Stadium. Take an elevator up to the 8th floor. This is the press floor. They have all kinds of cool 49ers related art all over the walls. This is where all the broadcast and relay stuff happens. Here's the view from the press box. Great view. It is a little quiet in there because you can't open those big glass windows. They do feed you. As a press member, they had some solid Chinese food. At the same time, Osama, my co-host, was at the game as a fan, so he was out in the 400 section with the people. It was a great atmosphere, as you can see. It was listed as a sellout, 75,000. Didn't quite fill up all the way, but it was a great crowd. Mexico fans went crazy after the goal in the 49th minute. Lasted for at least a solid minute or two of celebration. There was another goal that they scored, but it got waved off because of offside, apparently. Here's some fans, Mexican fans, doing the Mexican wave. Surprise, surprise. Late in the match, we had a pitch invader. He wanted to get Santiago Jimenez's signature on his jersey. I hope it was worth it. I wonder what happens to these guys. This was the atmosphere after Mexico booked their place in the 2025 Gold Cup final. It's a great game, hard fought, great atmosphere. You see the Mexico fans out celebrating. Things were a little muted in the press box. Again, you couldn't open the window, so it was pretty quiet. But we caught some of the sounds. Went down for the press conference with the manager. We started off with Mexico's manager as the winner. Then we heard from the Honduras manager. And we headed down to the mixed zone. This is where the players come out and talk to the media. You can tell this guy's a big deal. Yeah, Telemundo AS. I think that's a Spanish, like Spain station. And we got some players from Honduras coming out. It must be such a pain in the ass after you lose a game to come out and have to do an interview with a bunch of microphones in your face and explain yourself. So much respect to these dudes for doing this. Then we heard from another couple of Honduras players who seemed to be good friends with the media that were covering the game, so that was cool to see. I think aside from all the training and stuff they do, this is probably the most annoying part of the job. This was the last player we spoke to, Julian Araujo from Bournemouth, plays for Mexico, and that was that. The party does not stop. Game's been over for 2 hours. These dudes still out here having a good time. Got some little kids throwing the football around. Cops are out here telling people to go home. So a lot of people here. That was a lot of fun. First time covering a huge game like this. The announced attendance, they said, was 70,000. They said it was a sellout. Was not quite a sellout, but still a ton of fun and a really cool experience. So again, shout out CONCACAF, shout out the Gold Cup, shout out Mexico, shout out Honduras, shout out everybody. Thanks, y'all.